Spain decided it wouldn't carry that burden. Ireland followed. The Netherlands, already angry at how the EBU handled its concerns last year, walked. Slovenia didn't wait for the fallout either. They saw the EBU stand by a fiction and decided they weren't paying for it. What the EBU doesn't want to confront is that its authority comes entirely from the trust of its members. It has no power to compel participation. It cannot discipline broadcasters for walking. It cannot force the public to keep believing in the contest as a symbol of unity. Eurovision works because the broadcasters accept the premise that the EBU will act in the collective interest. When that premise collapses, when the broadcasters start to believe the EBU has lost its way, they take their money, their audiences, and their legitimacy with them. And that is what is happening now. The EBU still has the UK and Germany, the two broadcasters least likely to challenge Israel's participation. Let's face it, hell would probably freeze over first. But that isn't enough to hold the contest together. Not when multiple European broadcasters are walking away and more are certainly going to be under pressure to follow. The institution is shrinking not by choice, but by consequence. And the EBU is acting as if the collapse is a scheduling inconvenience rather than a fundamental crisis. The bigger problem is that Eurovision always sold itself on the idea of unity, the idea that music could smooth over differences, that Europe could gather around a stage and forget the conflict simmering beneath the surface. That vision needed a baseline of trust in the organisers. It needed the EBU to be something more than a bureaucratic clearinghouse for entries. It needed the EBU to embody fair process. And this is what the EBU has lost. Broadcasters don't trust the process anymore because they watch the EBU ignore concerns about voting irregularities, ignore the political context of Israel's participation, and ignore the concerns of the broadcasters who actually have to answer to the public.